Hey everybody, it's Queen of Light 1111. Hope you guys are doing well. Today is Wednesday, April 14th, here with your hump day reading. We're just going to do a check-in here on the masculine and feminine energy, but we're going to start with what is their most significant energy towards each other, how they are experiencing each other, and a message from each. And then we'll get into their overall energy, head, heart, and environment. So, very interesting energies today. I haven't channeled this, obviously, because I channel live. So, I did see some of the cards out, and I was like, oh, I hope this all makes sense when I start channeling. But we shall see. If you want to book your own personal reading, coaching session, or healing session, go to queenoflight1111.com. All right, so the most significant energy that masculine and feminine are holding towards each other today is the energy of inner peace. When the inner peace card comes out, this is really about the time where they need to spend some time alone. This is some time where they need to be by themselves, and get into a place where they are feeling like they're connecting to their authentic self so that they can get into like their connection to their higher selves, to get into their own emotional maturity. This is also the energy where they start to value, right, their themselves, their own uniqueness, and knowing that they are enough. This is a card about self-esteem. This is a card about, feeling good about yourself, knowing that you are unique, knowing that you are valuable, because I really feel like whatever has happened between the two of them has left one or both twins feeling very discouraged, feeling rejected, feeling abandoned, feeling less than. And so the bottom of the deck for the tarot clarifier is the Four of Swords. So it makes a lot of sense. Oh my God. And underneath this is boundaries. And underneath this is the Four of Cups. This is that like repetitive cycle, missing the offer from the divine, same cycle energy. And so there's boundaries against the Four of Cups. And you will see in the future here when I get to this, Four of Cups comes out 2 times for them. They just don't want to do the same old crap anymore. And so it is time to come in to this inner peace and really heal and resolve. And that means right now taking a break from the connection to reset, to recalibrate. Okay. So that's what's happening. So what is divine feminine's most significant energy towards divine masculine today? Commitment. This is really about not only her commitment to the masculine, but this commitment to herself, okay? This is the energy about that she needs to be in a healthy place with herself. And when she is in a healthy place with herself, she will be in a healthy place with her masculine. Okay. This is an energy where, your angels and your guides are reminding you to commit or recommit to your own happiness, right? Find your own inner peace. And then you can look for that in a relationship or attempt to look for that in your masculine. So this is about her commitment to herself. And this is where she needs to charge ahead, Knight of Swords, to renew herself, renew this connection potentially. Okay. Divine masculine's energy. He's got a lot around abundance right now, and you'll see that in his environment as we move forward. So there's something that is telling me that there's something not only to do with, his own personal abundance, meaning, feeling better about himself, his self-esteem, his relationships, but there's also something to do with money, okay? So in this card, his most significant energy towards divine feminine is abundance, knowing that, it is this energy of she brings everything to the table, okay? He's starting to realize that good health and friendships and all of these other things outside of money and possessions are abundance. Okay, this is the energy where he sees this in his soul connection. He appreciates this abundance in his soul connection. She is abundant in health and in being a friend and in this mindset. And look at this, 10 of Pentacles, wants to build this life with her. he wants to take this leap of faith, but he also wants to be prosperous. So I really feel like there's something here about money. Not only about understanding that all the wealth lies with his feminine, meaning in the non-material sense, but that he wants to bring abundance to this connection as well. So how are divine masculine and feminine experiencing each other? This was very interesting to me. So I had to get some clarifiers on this just with another oracle deck. So look at this, guys. Conjumancy, which is seashell divination, wisdom of shells, and the 7 of swords. So this to me was very interesting. And what's interesting even more is this, there's this sisterhood in 10 of swords. So I feel like there's a painful ending in this connection, in this alliance that is wrapping up. There's some past energy that is wrapping up. But I do feel like, because the clarifier first card here was woman, which is the divine feminine, and the diamond ring union, I really feel like divine feminine is experiencing her masculine in the sense that my intuition was wrong. Maybe this isn't a union. Maybe I deceived myself. He's deceived me. I really feel like this is feminine's energy. Like this divination, this energy of my intuition. I was wrong. I deceived myself about this union. So there's a lot of second guessing happening with divine feminine about whether or not this connection is a thing, right? If this connection was all made up in her energy. Maybe her intuition was wrong, is what she is saying to us today. Then how is divine feminine experiencing this? That he feels that divine feminine feels that this sabotage, that this has been the final sabotage of this connection. And he is experiencing this through his own awakening, through his own divination. He's like, I sabotaged this connection with my feminine. Like I've pushed her too far. Okay, so this is very interesting. So divine feminine's in the energy of all of this divination, all of this, intuitive hits, everything that I've been doing has all been a lie. This union has been a lie. This is how she's experiencing masculine. And he's saying, I lied to my divine counterpart. I've lied to her. So let us see now what their cards are, okay? Divine feminine's energy. Dreams. So she's astral traveling, vivid dreaming, dreams, messages, dream teaching. So the way she's experiencing masculine is like, you are a fake dream. You are fool's gold. I'm dreaming, I'm getting messages. That's my divination. That 7 of swords, Ace of cups, I lied. That I lied to myself. You lied to me. And now this intuition, this diamond ring, white wolf, my inner knowing has deceived me. And now I'm traveling a lonely path. So divine feminine is saying all of this intuitive hits have been a deception and lies. Her intuition has lied to her. Her inner knowing has lied to her. This is what she's experiencing. This is her truth at this time, okay? This is how she's experiencing masculine. Like, this is all BS. This was a lie, blah, blah, blah. Now I'm going to travel a lonely path. Divine masculine. How is he experiencing divine feminine? Wave of power. A surge of power, upswing in energy, exhilarating movement. So this divination, this wisdom is actually giving him power. He's gotten strength, personal strength through this sabotage because now he knows what he wants. It's almost like this saying, like you can't get what you have or something like that. Like, no, I'm sorry. What is that? I clearly have not had enough tea. What you want, what you can't have. It's that energy. This is this energy. A wave of power, the strength card, and now the archer, my go-to gal. This is my aim. This is my focus. Now that Divine Feminine's like, yeah, this is all wrong. I lied to myself. This was a lie. Now his divination, the way he's experiencing her in her power, which is she's like taking her power back, and it's giving him strength to deal with this deception and to say, you know what, you woman, you woman, because right, it goes back to this, you woman are the woman I want, the woman I want my union with. Isn't that something? You want what you can't have. Huh. So I said, okay, well, shit. What's his most significant message to his Divine Feminine? What's Divine Feminine's most significant message? So I'm going to show you these cards next to each other. Look at this. Do you see how Divine Feminine's in the dark? Do you see how masculine's in the light? Do you see how there's a masculine here and a feminine here? This is Divine Feminine's message to masculine. This is Divine Masculine's message to feminine. And so I do feel like Divine Feminine is going through a little bit of darkness as she continues to say that this is all BS. My intuition lied to me. So the bottom of the deck, interestingly enough, is awareness and the Queen of Pentacles. But right underneath this, I just saw acceptance and the Seven of Swords. So there is an acceptance over the sabotage. You know, I really feel like there's like, okay, this happened and I'm out. There's an acceptance of the sabotage. There's acceptance of the lie. The lie that she may be telling herself that this is all BS. My intuition lies. Your intuition doesn't lie. Your ego lies. So when you're in ego, you're feeding the dark. When you're not in ego, you're feeding the light. Isn't that interesting? Masculine's feeding the light. Divine Feminine's a little bit in the dark because of what she's experienced. I totally get that, right? Because it's like, are you kidding me? How many times are you going to pull out the Seven of Swords with me, right? So the message from Divine Feminine to Divine Masculine today is gentleness. Gentleness. So she's in this energy of, all right, I'm trying to not be harsh anymore. I'm trying to become gentle again because I understand that there is great strength in gentleness. This merman says that looks can be deceptive and gentleness can be found in the unlikely of people and situations. I really feel like this is her and her masculine energy saying, all right, you know what? You're going to cheat. You're going to lie to me. You're going to be deceptive. I'm going to pull out my shadow. And so this is now clarified with the World card. She's really coming out of the dark now. She's coming out of the dark to continue to move forward on her journey with or without masculine. So her message to masculine is, I'm done being angry. Doesn't serve me. I'm done being in the dark. I'm completing this energy and I'm going to move forward. I'm going to move forward. I don't know where you're going, but I'm going to move forward. Because remember, bottom of the deck is that there is an awareness, Queen of Pentacles, that there needs to be grounding here, that there needs to be nurturing here. And Divine Masculine's message to Divine Feminine is the light. He's seeing the light through this darkness. He's seeing the light through his sabotage. Right? Even if he felt the light was missing, he knows the truth was always there. And the truth is that he sabotaged this connection. When the light is present, darkness can't exist, but he's put her in the darkness, but it's not his fault. She chose to feed her ego. And now what he's doing, he's like, oh, I'm seeing the light through this standoff with you, through this mental conflict, through this stalemate. I've seen the light and I am flooded with emotion now. He's telling you he's seen the light. This is why he's saying to you right here, you are my go-to girl. I am in my power and my personal strength. I know what I want. I know what I want. Wow. Okay, so let's keep it moving. Let's keep it moving. Head, heart, and environment. Divine Feminine. Oh, by the way, when I clarified this, like contumacy and Seven of Swords with the divine, with the woman and the diamond ring, the bottom of the deck became the higher self. So this is the higher self saying, you know, you've got to claim victory over this deception. Choose your intuition, connect with your higher self. Do not feed the darkness. Do not feed the darkness. So divine feminines, head, heart, and environment. Okay, this is the energy of, I'm not really moving. I'm feeling alone. Things are suspended at this time around my intuition because I'm focused on the past. Focused on the past. So there's no movement for her right now. She's waiting patiently. She's healing. She's feeling alone. Five of Pentacles. Look at this. Trust card. Trying to trust her intuition. So things have been suspended at this time. She's trying to let things go. She's trying to release people, situations, and things so that she can continue to move forward. She's connecting into her high priestess energy around what has transpired around the past. Okay? Divine masculine. Guardian at the gate. He's waiting to have victory and success. Okay? He's observing his divine connection for change and abundance. Wheel of Fortune. You can't make this up. He's like, I'm waiting to win something. So I'm observing right now. I am delaying this connection until I come into money, until I have some sort of destined change, until I feel a little bit more optimistic, until I come into more power, into my power. So I do feel like there is something, and look at this, you can't make this up. Wheel of Fortune is right underneath victory and success for him. So there's something to do with finances. There's something to do with finances, money, settlement, something that he is waiting to complete before he rushes forward to divine feminine to make things right. Okay? Divine feminine's overall energy towards divine masculine. Archangel Raphael, fourth chakra. This is the heart chakra. She's in the energy of really focusing on her heart, getting back into her heart space, because you saw that she was in the darkness. She's in the energy of not trusting herself, not trusting her intuition. But look at this. She came out as a high priestess at the bottom of the deck. So it's the energy of really healing her heart again, getting back into the light. She's really analyzing. She is being thoughtful. Okay, there is this obsessive, stuck energy that she is really trying to end again, to get back into her heart space with masculine. For herself, really, first and foremost, and then for her connection. Divine masculine's overall energy, magician in the mirror. He's really trying to balance the yin and yang. He's really trying to master this cycle. Four of Cups that continues to come up, that he's just not happy with, that he is dissatisfied with. He wants to take action, but he is very emotional. He is very chaotic. He is uncertain how to move forward because of what was exposed on social media or otherwise. What is divine feminine's headspace? What is her most significant headspace? Thoughts about masculine. This was a caring connection, but now I'm just not open to it. Four of Cups. I've got my back to this opportunity. I've gone through a very, very painful cycle with him that I'm ending, and now I'm ready to just move forward as divine feminine. And I'm telling you, I got significant deja vu just as I channeled that. I feel like I've channeled this reading already in a dream. Oh my God. And we had the dreams here. Card for her. She's just like, yeah, I'm closing out the past. I'm closing out past lives. I'm closing out past pain. And I'm just ready to come out of this energy. Divine masculine's headspace. This is a storm. He is in a storm. He is disrupted in his mind. A lot of conflict, right? We have the Two of Swords for him. A lot of mental conflict about this love that has crumbled. And now there is a pause in the connection, but he is really holding on to this connection, but not able to move forward and solution this yet because he's still weathering a storm. Heart space for divine feminine. She's really trying to get into her own personal strength. She's trying to strengthen her intuition. But this Casanova energy has her very stuck in her head, and she is trying to center herself, meditate, and balance this energy out. Divine masculine's heart space. Attachment. This is the energy. This card always throws me a little bit because I know it's about the energy of being attached in an unhealthy manner. This is also the energy of letting go. Okay, this is the energy of letting go of physical addictions, letting go of emotional patterns, letting go of a relationship. So in his heart, he's letting go of a relationship. He's letting go of this Three of Pentacles energy, which is, this energy of growing and learning. And he is going to be single at this time until he can take a leap of faith forward and have success with his feminine. So he knows he needs to let go of things. He knows he needs to learn his lesson. He knows he needs to get confident before he takes a leap of faith towards his feminine. This is why we have this pause here in his headspace. Environment for divine feminine. Door to spirit. She's very much connecting. She's very much in the 5D plane right now. Right? She's not trusting herself, not trusting her intuition. She thinks this was all bogus. She's trying to get out of this very 3D dark energy that, because of what has happened. And she's trying to reawaken her heart, heal her heart. And thank God Archangel Raphael is here, but she is still ultimate divine feminine. We have the Empress and the High Priestess for her. Through everything she goes through, this feminine still remains in her power. So she's really in her environment, trying to meditate, trying to balance, right? Trying to communicate, say what it is that she needs, soul search. But she's not moving. She's not moving out of the hermit's energy yet because she is protecting herself. She is claiming her independence. She's reclaiming her power. And she's ready to stand alone. With or without him. We don't need any queens here. You got the Empress and the High Priestess. Ultimate divine feminine. What about divine masculine? Strategy. This is an interesting card. Strategy. This is the card of making a plan. This is the card of setting up goals. This is the card of really pausing. Seven of Pentacles. Pausing. Right? He's got the solution card. To get things in order. Nine of Pentacles. We already have this here. He knows that he needs to get into his confidence. So he's telling us again to come to the High Priestess. He's making a plan. He wants to harvest something materially, whether this is money, abundance, something to do with money, confidence, something to do with work, something to do with mastery, so that he can solve this issue with his divine feminine. Look at his cards. Look at his card. He's got the 10 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck for himself right here. 10 of Pentacles. We've got the 7 of Pentacles. We've got the 8 of Pentacles. And we have the 9 of Pentacles. And we have the 3 of Pentacles. And we have the 4 of Pentacles. Okay? So this is very interesting. A lot of earth energy for masculine. He is really preparing something in his physical world around taking action and solutioning this connection and this love. But he knows he's got some work to do. He has to get more into his confidence, learn his lessons before he can take this leap of faith towards feminine again. So he's waiting for he's making a plan, waiting for a harvest before he comes into his feminine and dedicates himself to her to solve the problem. What's interesting to me is, remember, we didn't have a 5 of Pentacles or a 6 of Pentacles, but the 5 of Pentacles is here with feminine as her major energy at the bottom of the deck. She's like, yeah, we're in separation. The 6 of Pentacles is missing because there's no exchange at this time. But what's interesting to me is with the Six of Wands, he's waiting for victory before he does this exchange. Do you see how this is all coming together? Very interesting. What other pentacles do we have here? Yeah. This is all about this final stage of healing, closing out this chapter of this repetitive Four of Cups crap cycle that keeps coming up. Same stuff keeps coming up. Seven of Swords keeps coming up. The cycle has to end because masculine needed to get into the energy of wanting what he can't have, because she's like, hermit, not moving out of hermit mode. I'm spending my time alone. Well, we'll see how this continues to evolve. I'll be doing another reading on Friday. Have a great day, everybody. Bye.